Okay, on this video, I'm going to introduce how to make perfect square. So as the formula show here. So the first one is a plus b. The sum of the square will be equal to a squared plus 2ab and plus b squared. And the other one is just minus. And sometimes people put them together. So it will be a plus or minus b all squared equal to a squared plus or minus 2ab plus b squared. And the first one, so in this video, I'm going to introduce a silly method, but it's really useful. And it's called comparison, whatever. I can't spell. So for the first one, we can try to write down a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Then we can tell that x squared is equivalent to a squared, which means 2x is equivalent to 2ab. Because x squared is equivalent to a squared, we can assume that x is equivalent to a, which means it would just be 2 that is equivalent to 2b, and we can get the conclusion that is b is equivalent to 1. And look at here, we need b squared, so the answer is we plus 1 squared, because b is equivalent to 1. Then we can factorize it as a plus b squared, which is x plus 1 squared. Okay, the second one, which is quite the same, we can still write down a squared because this is minus. We better put minus 2ab and still plus b squared. And in this part, we got x that is equivalent to a, which is the same as the first question, and negative 4x that is equivalent to negative 2ab. And quickly we got the conclusion that is negative 4 that is equivalent to negative 2b, and thus b is equivalent to 2. And look at here, we need to plus b squared, which means we need to plus 4. And back here, we got x squared minus 4x plus 4, or we can take it as 2 squared. Then if we try to factorize it as perfect square, we got x minus 2 here and put square up there. Okay, the third one is a bit tricky. So the formula is positive, negative, positive, but this one is negative, positive. So we can put a bracket, so it will be negative x squared minus 2x, and we need to minus something here, or actually maybe plus something here. We can still put down the formula. Negative a squared minus 2ab, but here's plus b squared. Okay, I'll just put plus here, whatever. And still x is equivalent to a, then 2ab is equivalent to 2x, which means b is equivalent to 1. Then we need to plus b squared, which is we need to plus 1 squared, that is just 1 here. Then we got this one, negative x squared minus 2x plus 1 here, which means here the question mark will be negative 1. Okay, this one's a bit confusing. Just try to figure it out. Then we got negative x minus 1 squared, which is the final answer if we try to factorize it. Okay, in the fourth one, the coefficient of x squared is no longer 1 or negative 1. But it's the same. It's the same. Don't worry, bro. So we can still write down the formula, which is x squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Then, but in this case, 4x squared is equivalent to a squared, which means 2x is equivalent to a. And therefore 2ab is equivalent to 4x. But a is equivalent to 2x, so we plug it in. We got 4x b, that is equivalent to 4x. Then we got the conclusion, which is b is equivalent to 1. Then once again, we just plus 1 squared there. Then we got 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. We got 2x plus 1 squared, and that's the final answer. Okay, the last one is a bit tricky. So for the last 4 questions, we're trying to put the last part. I mean the last term of it. Okay, so the last one, we try to put the second part of it. Okay, this video is too long, and still we can put the formula a squared, but we don't know whether it's the minus or plus there. So it would be plus or minus 2ab plus b squared, but we can easily tell that a is equivalent to x and b is equivalent to 1, which means there can be 2 possibilities. So 2ab can be plus or minus. So it can, if it's plus, it will be just 2x, and the question mark will be just be 2. But if it's negative 2ab, it will be negative, actually still 2x, but b in this case will be negative 1. Sorry, I'm confusing everybody. If it's negative 2ab, it will be just be negative 2x. Therefore, the question mark can be equal to plus or negative 2. Okay, just try to figure it out, okay?